What is up, guys? Boris here, and today I'm bringing you guys Barto captain. A lot of people have been asking for Bartolomeo. Really cool, one of the unique captains, one of the few impact or striker captains. Really cool team. So here I went ahead and made a team. Bernard recommended this one. Really excited about this team. I don't have Barto myself on my main account, but if I did, I would definitely be happy, definitely be farming that killer next time he comes around, because this team is pretty sick, man. So let me go ahead and show you guys before we start what Bartolomeo does, in case you do not know what he does. So he's a lot like he used in the show. Boost the attack of strikers by a variable amount depending on how many strikers you have on your team. So I'll explain that in a little bit. If you don't attack with Bartolomeo, reduce damage received by 30% for that turn. So essentially, if you're stalling, or if you don't need to attack with Barto, you can just not attack with him, and you pretty much get a Marco effect where you save 30%. So if you don't attack with both of your Bartos, it's about 50%. You reduce about 50% of the damage, which is awesome. And with a full team of strikers, he's a 2.75 captain. So really awesome. Pretty much conditionalist, 2.75 for impacts, as long as you have a full impact team. So really cool. And his special is really insane. Protects from defeat for 1 turn, and then deals several times character's attack in typeless damage to one enemy. So it's a really OP effect. You can't die for a special. That's really ridiculous. That's really what makes Barto very unique, is that you can't die with him pretty much, as long as you have a special up. Now right now we need skill books, but eventually we get skill books and we'll see what it goes down to. So now that's fine, but let's look at the team. Let's look at why this team is so good. Now before I do anything, I want to say that these guys are from the Coliseum. 3 of these guys are Coliseum units. So I know if you're on global, I don't know if Barto's out on global yet, but if you got Barto on global, then be excited, because the Coliseum will bring you these 3 new units very soon. I know Hawkins and Smoker were like the 2nd and the 3rd Coliseum batch, so I think. So yeah, those guys are really good. Let me go ahead and give you a quick overview. Now we did Hawkins in a couple videos in the past. To refresh it, pretty much the top row gets red orbs, middle row gets Dex orbs, and bottom row gets blue orbs. So it would be matching orbs, except for obviously in the bottom we have purple. But how do we fix that? Well, look at here. Magical Soldier Killer changes strength and quick orbs on strikers to matching orbs, strikers and slashers. So yeah, those quick orbs on Aokiji and Smoker become purple orbs. And then we have Aokiji, which will lock those orbs for 2 turns, and then boost strikers for 2 turns. And then you have an orb boost from Smoker. So really cool. Pretty much if you have Barto, you can get the rest of them for free to play, whenever Coliseum gets on global. He is on global. Okay, so Barto is on global. So so yeah, you guys can look forward to getting these units here. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much. So let's look at the damage. It's decent, but what if we put Smoker and Aokiji? You're not gonna have the biggest damage. Again, it's only a 2.75 captain. I'm saying only, which is, it's still really OP. But this is about what you're gonna look at. I am using the Aokiji bike, pretty much boost the HP and the attack of all strikers by 1.7 or 1.5. But it does reduce the amount of food orbs you're gonna get on average. So yeah, so let's look at some other. There's a lot of other strikers, guys. A lot of other strikers. The only problem with this team is that you don't really stall. But again, guys, with Bartolomeo, you don't really need to stall. So yeah, let's look at some other teams. Barto, Aokiji, Diamante, Coliseum, Elvita, and Leo. Yeah, so there's a lot of really good ones. Let me look up Don Chinjiao first. Let's look at here. What does he do? He is a striker, and he does amplify the effective orbs for 2 turns. The exact multiplier changes depending on the current HP the time is activated. So, wow, he's a lot better than Smoker if you're below. Yeah. If you're below 30 and 70, definitely worth it. 1.5 for 2 turns. If you're below 30, it's a 1.75 orb boost. So, it's pretty crazy. Now, I don't know how to set it to. Oh, okay, yeah. Set it all the way down. So yeah, you get it for 2 turns instead of just. A Smoker is only 1 turn, so pretty cool. But yeah, let's try some other guys, some other units here. Not Smoker. Diamante, someone's bringing up earlier. Diamante is a really cool unit. If you do want a delayer, delays for 2 turns, which is really cool. He's really strong. Has over 1400 attack. Deals 50 times character's attack and typeless damage at the end for 5 turns. So you're going to be doing extra damage every turn for 5 turns. So that's really cool. I mean, Diamante's special is really unique and really, really good. And Alvida is another really cool one. So let me go ahead and put Alvida on the team. No, I'm not talking about... Well, normal Alvida is good, but this Coliseum Alvida is even better. Because it boosts orbs that turn, the turn that you use damage reduction. It's only 75%, which is 5 less than normal Alvida. But stats are decent. And like I said, it does give you an orb boost. So can never go wrong with a 1.5 orb boost. Right? And someone say Leo as well. So let me go ahead and put Leo on the team. Or Leo, however you want to say it. Again, we just went over Leo in the previous video. 20% cut, locks, orbs, delays everyone for 1 turn. So 3 OP abilities in 1 unit. Really, really good. And then, yeah, let's keep Aokiji on there for the... Let me put Aokiji on here. So yeah, I mean, this team's okay. Since you already have Diamante, and you already have an orb blocker, I'd probably put someone like, you know, Don Chinjiao or Smoker. And getting matching orbs would be a lot more difficult, of course. But hey, you know, this is a team where like if you have like full matching orb sockets, you know, could see some use, you know, especially in like a training forest or something. It is more if you're going for the long game or whatever. But yeah. So, you know, Barto, definitely that unit that everyone's been waiting for in terms of impact units. Like, you know, there's some of the yellow ones I know, like Squard. Right, Squard's an impact for some reason, even though he has a sword. Who else? It's like Eau Rouge. You know, he's also, you know, he boosts by 1.5 as well. So, you know, you got some crazy stuff here, man. You got some crazy, like, a lot of the strikers are really strong, pretty much. So, and yeah, like I said, if you manage to beat the Aokiji Forest, which, you know, is out on global now, you got you know, you do have the ability to get the ship, max it, and you get a lot of HP. So I think it's gonna be a really powerful team. Again, for the main reason, his main strengths is you have 2 chances of not dying. You have very powerful units in terms of attack. Oh yeah, let me, and you just have some really good utility units. I think the main problem is Barto's special is, you know, you don't really need it twice. It is helpful, but maybe like the problem is that like normally other teams, their captain does do some sort of either like giving matching orbs or boosting. Barto doesn't do that, but again, it does let you survive a turn. So if you think you need that, could definitely be something that you could go for. So yeah, let me go ahead and put on Don Chinjiao and Aokiji again. I mean, you can do a lot of damage, especially if you have Whitebeard, man. Especially if you have Whitebeard. So yeah, this one I'd say anytime you have a 2.75 captain like a Barto, it's really more free form. You get to pick whatever units you want depending on the situation. So if you need, like I said, if you need a delayer, use Diamante. If you need an orb blocker booster, use Aokiji. You're probably going to be using Aokiji on every Barto team because he's probably the best impact unit for support. Whitebeard is nice, stuff like that. So yeah, and Coliseum. Oh, or Lumbus. Let me look up Orlumbus quickly before we finish this one, because I actually don't know what he does. I've never seen him before, actually. Changes empty orbs to matching orbs. Huh. And he is a striker, so let's go ahead and change him out for, and if we put Kid on the team, Coliseum Kid. Okay, this is a nice combo right here. Gives all matching orbs. Yeah. I mean, of course, like I said, you can use Coliseum Hawkins and Coliseum Killer, but if you have Orlumbus, maybe, and you just got it from Coliseum Kid, then Kid's special goes down to 16 turns. He's maxes at 14, so it's not bad. Yeah, over 9,000. Yeah, dude, max resilience plus his ability, man. Yeah, But yeah, guys, so that is Barto in a nutshell. Not a bad captain. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Next time we're going to be taking a look at Law, I think. Legend Law. Very cool unit. I'll see you guys then. Peace.